2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Anthony Santander in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 out, space is empty. Outside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident, and there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And that drops in for a strike. And that just misses.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
So runner at second, 2 down. Will Wagner getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rengifo nabs it, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back in Anaheim and getting to start, Kevin Gausman. What's the word on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Taylor Ward, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And another ball. That misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But He needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Ward gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. The count 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that one is inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go quietly there. They're down 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Kikuchi, the 6-foot lefty, 33 years old, and he was born in Japan. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to short. Sends it across to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Nolan Shadowell. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch misses. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count is filled up. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone, runner at first. And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Gosman checks over to first, and he's back. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Yoan.
Here is Yoan Moncada. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he pumps it a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Angels strand 1. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Kikuchi back to work. Just missed. That one drifts inside. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground to short. Neto handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And ball 1. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
Right now behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas on his way over. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Just misses. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Taylor Ward, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. On to the 4th. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Foul ball there. Ball
Nope.
one there.
Ball one. Two the count.
And that is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base
Now
hit.
batting,
Just kept
the
it
first
simple.
baseman,
Played pepper with the
Vladimir
middle of the
Guerrero
infield
Jr.
and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one popped in the air, left field. Adele sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. First time up was a pop out. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run
Now
lead.
batting,
Well, clearly he was
Lester
ready to hit right
Alejandro
there.
Kirk.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with one gone. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1,
He's up.
and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Anaheim,
And
John
leading
Sciambi
off
and
for
Chris
the
Singleton
Halos,
with you.
right
And leading
fielder,
off the bottom of the fourth, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jorge Soler.
And here is Jorge Soler. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fouled off left side. Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missing inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto walked his first time. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here's a 2-1.
Ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Well, off the bat, we thought that was going to be a single, not a double play. Just a great job. Dives, knocks it down, feeds it to the second baseman. And a nice turn around the bag. Really great job by those two.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a drive. Lucas on the move. Unable to get there, and it's in the gap. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. O'Hoppe on at second with 2 down. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Got him! Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. This one popped up. Shanawell under this one. He's got it, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Clement in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And there's two away. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Two down, nobody on. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Outside low, and the count's full. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's outside. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. That one missed. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And that's outside. And now it's 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. Lucas on the move. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Taylor.
So the batting order turns over. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Look out.
Perfect.
That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a man aboard. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. There's a strike. Ward off of first with 2 away. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's ball 1. Swing and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
Kikuchi back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. He's already homered here in this one. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that is strike 1. Go ahead run at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brock Burke up and throwing. Joyce getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Go ahead run on base. Will Wagner digs in now. And that's in there for strike one.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. So they strand a pair. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back in Anaheim, and now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's down and in. Movement in the bullpen. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Green also throwing. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses.
That ball went out.
2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gausman makes way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
A new
Toronto.
arm into the game, the righty,
Number
Nick
52.
Sandlin.
Nick Sandlin.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Fouled off down the right side.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball, that's
Next
off the
pitch
plate.
inside. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. No outs. Runner on second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels.
Here comes Yoan Moncada,
Third baseman,
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yoan Moncada.
That one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Up next for the Angels,
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Neto, the lead runner, out at second. Moncada over at first with one away. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two on, one out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground, 2 ball. To Jimenez.
Out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Angels get one on this double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ben Joyce.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kirk in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Yep,
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one clips the corner.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to center. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And now it's going to be Ernie Clement.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson.
Just trying to
Now
keep this one
pitching
close
for
here,
Toronto.
and this is where a bullpen can
Number
give their players a
50.
chance to fight back into the
Eric
game.
Swanson.
Well,
And
one-run
leading
game.
off for the
So in now
Heroes,
for the Angels,
center
Joe
fielder,
Adell.
Joe Adell.
In the air, left side. Santander racing after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice,
Now
these
batting,
outfielders
left
get
fielder,
about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps.
Ward.
They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ward, batting with one down, takes a strike. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And it's fouled away.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Blue Jays 2. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And that's way high. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Quijada, the lefty, warming up as well. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Always feels amazing getting a job
right
done when the
fielder,
team
George
needs you to come
Springer.
through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Making a move at third. Coming in as a pinch runner, Jonathan
Number
Clase.
8, Jonathan Clase.
Runner at third, nobody out. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1 is the
Don't be
count.
surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. Tie game here in the 8th.
Now batting,
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know
Bichette.
the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
These hitters today are so great with
Now
handling
batting,
velocity.
left
They're
fielder,
seeing high
Santander.
speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out. Runner at second. Now, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ben Joyce out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Hans
Angels.
Kraus on to pitch here.
Number 52. Hans Kraus.
One down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That misses the zone. Ball one. Kraus, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. And a base hit up the middle.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Ripped on a line to center. Base hit, and now two aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. It's strike one to the catcher. And a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. And there's the ball.
Ball 2.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The other way, and it stays fair. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Nice job of driving that pitch
Clement.
the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan
So digging in,
Clase.
Jonathan Clase entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Just missed.
Just out.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
So they're all loaded up. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 93, Jimmy Garcia.
Jorge Soler
And leading
getting
off
ready to
with
hit.
Soler.
The outfield playing into
Designated
pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field
Soler.
gap. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Nolan Schanuel. And takes low for ball 1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the
batting,
game. It might
shortstop,
not be the most challenging we've seen today, but
Neto.
it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Zach Neto. On the ground, right side. And that is the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. And they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quijada.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 65, Jose Quijada.
Back to the top of the order
Leading off
now.
to the Blue Jays,
Leading off, George
right fielder,
Springer.
George Springer.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Zefferjon, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 57, a left-hander, also throwing. So
That's
2
a
balls
ball.
and no strikes. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 2-2 on the way. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now, Bo Bichette. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right side. Trout puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
In for a strike, good slider.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Moncada in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hoffman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that's downstairs and outside. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rengifo stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Man at first, 1 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Angels with only 1 out left. So up next, Joe Adell. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The Halos down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.